201 days. And you know, some days you just don't feel like casting. This one's for you, Lofi. You are loved. You're listening to Lofi Poli Sci. Dr. P coming at you live 2025. How we doing out there, Lofi Poli Sci? Hope you got those grins going and the eyes are sparkling. For it is time for Kitty Talk, the Chronicles of a New Cat Parent, the Chapstick Edition. And yes, before you even ask, we are serious. Now, take a look at the episode art, and you will see just the beginning of what we mean here today about the Chapstick Edition. Plus, you'll also get to see the names of Meadow and Pandora right next to them, so you know who's who, which we haven't done before. So take a look at that episode art. Now, so let us begin this story from a couple days ago by first laying the groundwork. And so if you know me, if you spent some time around me, like physically around me in close proximity, you know I'm a chapstick person. Like, always gotta have my chapstick. Always gotta. And I like different kinds, different brands, different flavors. You know, like Comex. You can't always wear Comex in public because, you know, like you get that Comex, you're like, just it ends up everywhere. You got Comex on your forehead. Who knows? Oh, there's so many great kinds. And also, man, that night lip sleep mask. Ooh, and if you saying, what is that? Is that a real thing? Yes, it is. And for those of you like, yeah, I know what that is. Oh, La Neige, lip sleep mask. Oh, nothing better. But anyway. But if you also spend time around me, then you also know I am like the biggest germaphobe in the world, period. Okay, so now those two things together, let the story begin. You see, a few days ago, I was getting done running because, yes, I've started a new journey in my life doing that. No, and it only took me, few years, question mark. I mean, who knows my age? No one knows my age. I don't know my age. When was I born? Who knows? Anyway, what's my age again? Who cares? But after the run, I was drained. I needed some fuel, meaning like I needed some food. So pizza it was. I love pizza so much. And in the process of ordering my pizza, I was pulling out my phone out of my pocket and click, in slow motion, I watched my chapstick hit the ground. It just fell out of my pocket. Now, knowing I'm a germaphobe of the highest order, and the chapstick was dead to me. Dead! There isn't a large enough amount of antibacterial hand sanitizer that could have made it clean enough to put it back in my pocket, to open it up, to put on my lips. And trust me, I did have a big bottle in my pocket too. Oh, yeah. But I was like, fuck. Well, at least I know I have my spare when I'm done eating here. And yes, P.S., I do always have spare chapstick stashed all over the place, just in case this kind of thing happens. Because you know what? Things fall out your pocket. I've lost more than one cup of marbles out of my pockets. That's a different story, too. But anyway. But then I leave and I return to the kitty cat cave. And yes, that's what we're going to call it from now on, the kitty cat cave. And the kids are playing as per usual. And, you know, I got to chill for a second. And, you know, my reserve chapstick hits the floor. Now, before you start going off like, oh, is their floor not clean enough to pick it up? Question mark. And the answer is, well, yeah, it is. Because, the floor is clean. But as it hits the ground, Pandora ran for it and just started pawing it and kicking it and started chasing it and biting it and licking it. And then Meadow jumps into it because, you know, them two, it's just a toy to them. It hit the ground, it's fair game to play with. That's how it goes. And look at the episode art. This was when it was just sitting between them. And they were just pawing it back and forth to each other, to lick and to bite, and then to kick it back to the other one. And it was so cute. It was so cute. I might have to, if I remember, I'll post that video tomorrow. It's a short video. I'll post it on Instagram stories for everyone. Check it out, people. But for me, at this point, this is my second chapstick in a day that is lost to me. It is dead, But of course, I had another reserve because you always got reserves. But this one was different, though. It was different than that first one that hit the floor of the pizza place, This time I was watching our kids play with chapstick. And I couldn't stop smiling about it. Like, really. I was happy for them. And if you know me, you know how all this story is so me. And how it symbolizes so much of a change in me. It's like, nah. That's another time, perhaps. But really, it's just another kitty talk. The Chronicles of a New Cat Parent. Love you, Lo-Fi. And this, just a snap of what's going on in the world today.
I bring it down, like.
Always remember that Lofi Poli Sci is more than just me. It's the we that we be. Pickering, signing off.